look at that. So pretty.
All the way down here. Ah, good job. Thank you.
Oh, there's yellow at the bottom.
Oh, so pretty. Okay, go put it in the basket. Hold the top of it while you cut it so when it... Yeah. That's a fun one.
Think?
Hello, hello. It is the next day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there. It is at this point almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon actually, but we have been busy today, and today has revolved a lot around flowers. We went tulip picking for the first time ever at a place called Chipman's Farm here in Maine, and it has been around at least for a couple of years, but I didn't know it existed prior to recently. So we went today, and that was a beautiful experience. You can see the tulips that we got behind me there. Here's another shot of those beautiful tulips. And a little hack, we ended up being out longer than we were originally thinking we might be today, and they were starting to droop and get a little bit unhappy that they were without water. So when we got lunch out, we just asked for a cup of water, and we stuck the stems in there so that they could have some water, some cool water, until we were home. But now I'm gonna get them in an actual vase and put them on the counter so that I can smell them and enjoy them for the next several days. They are just so enormous and gorgeous. Here's my hand for reference next to one of them. So big. I appreciated that they put this little sticker on when they were wrapping this paper around the stems for us. Tulip care, keep flowers tight and supported with a tall vase to prevent drooping. Change out water when it's no longer clear and keep out of direct sunlight. Our beautiful tulips are in a vase now, and it's going to be time for me to go outside where I have some more planting that I'm going to do. We also went to my favorite greenhouse, Longfellows, and I was able to get a couple of geraniums, which are technically annual plants, but I really love geraniums, so all of the geraniums, I brought 3, are going to come inside, and I will put them on our porch for the summer, but when the fall comes, that was Hank knocking down who knows what. When the fall comes, I will move them inside so that they can continue to grow and I can have them for multiple years. And then I got some begonias and some impatiens to put in some deck planters that I have near the porch. And both of those types of flowers are okay with low light and partial shade, which is what that area gets. So hopefully they will do well in that location. So we're gonna head outside and take care of them now. Charlie and Colin are working on some air dry clay, a gift that they got when we visited my mom today. And it came with 20 of these little air dry clay packets, a bunch of little things that you can add on, some glitter, some little black bead type pieces. Colin's over there, he's got some little foam balls that he's rolling around, and they also each got a mold that they could press some of the air dry clay into, but there's quite a few little packages, so they are busy having fun with that. Eli did get one as well, he's just not choosing to do it quite yet. Eli's getting No, it wasn't Mother's Day last year. It was near Mother's Day. We're talking about how today is the 1-year anniversary since Cecil has been gone. That sounds right. Eli's getting in on the fun with the air dry clay now as well. Decided to open the Amazon packages that arrived before I went outside, and I wanted to share these with you because I'm pretty excited about them. They are folding buckets. So they shrink down to be really thin, or they can pop up like so. Oh, and you can even hang them. We are going to be heading to Florida to visit family in the next month, and so I thought these would be perfect. So they came in a set of 3. We have this orangish yellow colorway, we have blue and gray, and then we have pink and light pinkish, off-whitish. So we're gonna tuck those away for our trip. I'll link them below if you're interested. This one is my drone. I'm very excited about this. So per usual, I didn't make it right outside to do what I said I was gonna do, which was go plant, because I became very captivated by opening my drone. And so I have unboxed everything, and I have the drone over there plugged in and charging because it needs to charge before it's used. So it's hanging out here all folded up and tucked in, and it's perfect that it needs to charge because as excited as I am to use it, it gives me a chance to go outside and do what I said I was going to do. But I am glad that I opened it so I could get it charging before I go out. So I'm just gonna tuck all of this stuff in a little pile together until I learn more about it and take some time to read and look through everything, and we're gonna go outside. Here are the new babies that I brought home today. And I had a Longfellow's gift card and I forgot to bring it with me, so just gives me a reason to go back. We were there getting out of the car when I realized, so I was not going to let that impact my day at all, and I just said, it's fine, I'll use it the next time I'm here. So I picked up this zonal geranium. I don't think that's Survivor White 2020. Interesting name, but it is a white geranium. I have a soft spot for geraniums. When I worked at the previous school that I worked at, and I fell in love with plants more so than I had already enjoyed them, thanks to my 6th grade teammate. She had a lot of geraniums, and she gifted me a lot of pieces of her geraniums, and they were so happy in the sunlight of my classroom. So I picked up this red one as well today. And slowly over the years, they are annual, as I mentioned earlier. So because they're annuals, I would bring them inside, I would leave them inside and take them out just in the summer. But when I left Augusta, my new classroom just does not have windows like my previous classroom. So I was not able to keep them there very easily, and then tried to bring them home and keep them, but they were just so enormous at that point that it didn't work out. And I only have tiny sections of them left, and the pieces that are left aren't doing well. So I'm just kind of refreshing. Our master bedroom should be done soon, and there will be some good space for them to hang out inside in the winter when that area is done. So I have plans to keep these ones safe and thriving. This is a specialty kind. It was more expensive than the others. It was like twice the price. I'm trying to find the tag so that I can give you some specific information about it. Of course, oh gosh, almost knocked the white one down. It is way the heck over here. This is the Elegance Purple Majesty. And oh my gosh, those flowers. The leaf is a little bit different than the leaf here. This has a softer edge. This has a little bit of a pointier, sharper look to it. And these flowers are just to die for. That multicolored look, I am in love with that one. And once I laid eyes on it, it was an immediate, I have to have that at home, and it has to live on for eternity. So that's my plan with that baby. And then we got some begonias, as I mentioned. So I got a couple of these yellow begonias, one for each of the little planters on the porch. And then I grabbed some impatiens. These are the salmon glow color. So none of them are flowering yet, but I'll put 2 in each of those planters. So we'll have impatiens, begonia in the middle, and then another impatiens in each of those pots. And that's the plan for these outdoor babies. Here's one of these outdoor boxes. I used what I had left for soil, and it wasn't enough, and I just kind of did half and half, but I'm gonna actually dump it all into one. Oh gosh, that was a 2-hand job that Brittany did with one hand, and now I'm gonna pay for that. My phone is covered in my hand, which is what I'm choosing to film on today, and you can't see that, but dumped it all over my hand and the phone. So anyway, I'm gonna put some other dirt in the bottom to use up that space, and then I will put this more nourishing dirt on the top. Potted and is ready to go inside. I think I have pots that I can put these guys into, but I'm not positive. They're not as big as I would like, so I think I might just wait, get the bigger ones that I want, and then I'll pot them. So I think I'm just gonna leave them in this for now. The final result of the little project that we did as a remembrance spot for Diesel. We very lovingly called him Poobs. That was his nickname. So this is Poobs' spot, as the kids have deemed it. And we just had a lot of this like mulch-esque stuff from when we had work done around the house, and some of our own trees were mulched up. So we used that as a base layer, and then I put the seeds down, and then we put some mulch that we purchased at a local gardening place on top, and of course we outlined it all with rocks to make it stand out a little more. Hopefully we're not all gonna get poison ivy, because I'm pretty sure that is a type of poison ivy, oak, sumac, something. It's been around this area for a while, unfortunately, and we just don't really know how to get rid of it. I mean, we do, but we haven't put the effort into getting rid of it. But anyway, Diesel's spot. What a weekend. It's been beautiful. It's been busy. It's been tiring. It's been fun. And we're coming to a close on this Mother's Day weekend of 2023. So I'm gonna do just a little bit more around here. I tried to resist a vacuum, but I'm gonna do a quick vac on the floors. The vacuum is something I use daily, really. And vacuuming is just something that always needs to be done around here. So I'm gonna give the floors a quick little vacuum. And then I'm gonna go toss myself in the shower after working outside on Diesel's area and the other plants that I was potting and planting in their planters by the door. I just feel a little bit dirty, grimy, bugs were, about, so I think a shower will feel nice. And then I'm gonna toss in a little bit of eating something. The house is very quiet right now. Brandon has taken all 3 of the kids to go play some baseball with a couple of Eli's other teammates. It was definitely an optional practice since it's Mother's Day, but I don't mind the quiet for a little while. Of course, I love having my family around and love spending time with them, but it is good to have a little bit of quiet me time as well. I do really thrive on the quiet. So I'm going to cherish the time that I have, take a peaceful, quiet shower, and do a little munching on something yummy. There will be a big Reese's involved. And when I say big Reese's, I literally mean the big cup. I got 6 of these as a gift for Teacher Appreciation Week, and my students know me well. That's what I will say. They're very sweet, and they were so thoughtful in the little gifts that they gave me. Very specific to things that they know I love. So this is going to be on the agenda probably even before the shower. And who knows, maybe we'll follow up the eating later with one as well. Time will tell. And I would love to do a little something with my drone in the backyard. So I'm gonna try to do that. And if I capture any amount of decent footage, then I might throw it in at the end of this video, but we'll see. I don't know. I've never had a drone, so it could go smoothly or it may not. Time will tell. Thank you so much for joining us on this weekend and going to all the different places with us. I hope that you enjoyed your time here on my channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.